if you're going to make money from home, you need to know how to work from home. Stay tuned and we're going to talk about it. Welcome back to Your Digital Mindset, the channel devoted to you, the online entrepreneur, your mindset, and especially your online business. Okay, no doubt about it. If you're going to try to make money from home, first you need to understand how to work from within your home, because it's easier said than done. I've been doing it for several years now, and I struggled with it for a long time. But through trial and error and doing a lot of research and learning from others who had what I wanted, who were having success, started doing the things they were doing, and I started having success. And again, this is it's simplified, so you're able to put it into action fairly easily, but it's kind of difficult at first if you're not used to these concepts, okay? And the main goal here, I want to point out right here, is we're trying to minimize distractions and increase our focus. Because if we want to be good at something, it's got to get our attention, all right? And I've mentioned this a couple of times in the last couple of years, but it's not bragging, it's just letting you know about me, is I have a master's degree in psychology, all right? So people talk about multitasking. When you're multitasking, you're not doing an individual thing all that well. All right. If you truly want to be top tier at something, it needs to have your focus. All right. And that's what we're trying to do when we're working from home, is we're trying to get our focus on our business, or focus on what has to get done. All right. So we're trying to minimize distractions, increase our focus. And that's what all these principles are going to be about. The first thing is getting up early. All right. And I know people like to throw rocks at me about this, and I know it's kind of difficult for some people. And I guess let me put it this way. Everybody's tired when they first wake up. All right. It's just how it goes. However, no matter what time you get up, once you get up, you're awake. It's just how you get up and get yourself awake. But I don't care if you get up at 6 or 5 or 4 or whatever. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I just stay up and go to work. Okay. But if you want success, sometimes it takes that. Now, if you don't have a job right now, heaven forbid, then maybe you don't have to get up quite as early. But if you are somebody who has another obligation, another way to pay your bills right now, and you're trying to build an extra income stream, then you might have to start getting up earlier, okay? Because you get your job or whatever, and just get up earlier and try to spend at least an hour or two every day on your business. You really need to put in a whole day and more. I mean, I put in 12-hour days, 15-hour days sometimes, because that's what it takes at the beginning. All right, I really did that, especially in the first couple of years. But get up early. Whatever it is now, at least get up an hour earlier. So if you get up at 6, get up at 5, 4, so be it. I don't know that you necessarily need to get up at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, but if you do wake up and you feel like, hey, I'm ready to go to work on my business, do that. Do yourself that favor, because you'll get so much farther ahead when you put in those hours, okay? Those hours add up into days of extra work you put in because you put in a couple more hours a day, all right? So it's phenomenal, all right? Days add to weeks add to months, and that kind of thing. You know where I'm coming from. But it's powerful. Get up early. No TV, no phone, especially when you first wake up. Okay, no phone, no TV all day. All right, if you're serious about this, if you want to have success, no TV all day. I mean, I've been practicing this for a couple of years now as far as no TV. And it changed everything because, number one, TV gets your attention. Okay, so it's one of the biggest distractions ever. Okay, so leaving the TV off is going to do you a big favor. All right, and then the phone, don't even look at the phone when you first wake up, because usually it's nothing. There's never a message from somebody saying, hey, I found a pot of gold and I want to give it to you. All right. It's usually, I need something from you, or there's a problem, or whatever. Wait for about 30 minutes to an hour to even look at that phone. All right. I'm telling you, I know the alarm's on the phone sometimes. Turn the alarm off and don't look at the phone. And again, I'm just telling you what research has shown me, what my education has shown me, and my own experience has shown me. Okay. So no TV. And then when I get to these time blocks in a minute, get the phone out of the equation. All right. You can look at your phone after about 30 minutes to an hour, make sure there are no emergencies. And then, because especially if you're getting up early, you getting up super early, whatever that supposed emergency was, nobody expects you to be up at that time anyway. So, I'm just telling you, do yourself that favor. Give yourself that 30 minutes to an hour to wake up and say, here's how my day is going to go. You set up your day right. We're in the right mindset. That's why this channel is called Your Digital Mindset. It's the mindset of the digital marketer. It's getting this right from square one as soon as you wake up in the morning to help your day unfold the way you want it to unfold. It's powerful. Getting your mindset right. That's why I say that at the beginning. Your mindset, it's everything. Okay, so getting up early, no TV, no phone, huge. I spent 5 minutes talking about that. Sorry. Okay. Second is setting boundaries. Let everybody in your household know, hey, You are the most important thing in the world to me. That's why I'm trying to build this business. I want us to have more. But while I'm working, I cannot be distracted. Okay. I mean, I've had one of my daughters walk in one time because they know the rules, but they come in and say something. And I'll go, are you on fire? Because unless it's an emergency, do not interrupt me. Okay. And I know that might sound cold and heartless, but it's not. Okay. Because I let them know up front. If it's crucial, if it's an emergency, then you let me know. And if it's that important first thing in the morning, I'll do it before I start my day. So if it's that important, take care of it. However, if it's not, you'll take care of it on your breaks. That leads us to the next one. It's setting a big 3 for the day. All right, figure out what's most important. And that leads to when, what's important now. So set a big 3 of when, what's important now. And usually what's important now is the most important thing is what's going to get you paid first. Okay. And again, that might sound shallow, but it's true. You're trying to build a business. I mean, unless it has to do with your family, then do that first, like I just said a minute ago. But if it's pertaining to your business, what's going to get you paid soonest? All right. What's important now? Set a big 3 according to that standard. All right. And then we're talking about time blocks. And this is huge. This is how you can really get a lot done. This is where you get your focus. You get focused on what you're doing. And the Pomodoro technique is something that I practice. The real Pomodoro technique is a 25-minute on, 5-minute off for a break, and you're super focused 25 minutes. I do a 35-5. On those 5-minute breaks, I do exercise because we're sitting at a computer all day long. And it is easy to get out of shape, overweight, have bad health doing this for a living. Okay. But if you mix in just a couple minutes, I'm talking about, I've got a thing called a gazelle. I've got a bike peddler thing I put on the table and I put on the floor so I can do that on the breaks. I got some weights, nothing. I mean, I'm not going to the gym. I'm just putting some exercise throughout my day. And I'm not trying to get on a high horse. I'm just telling you, it's important. Okay. It's important to make some exercise in there. You don't have to do a whole lot. You don't have to do it every break. Just do it sometime during the day. It's up to you. I'm just saying that's what works for me. And it's good for your mind as well. Exercise gets your blood flowing and your brain needs that. Okay. So set time blocks, get after those what's important now, those things that are important, get after them on those time blocks, take you some breaks, whether it walk around the house, maybe you do some calisthenics, or maybe you get a bite to eat, whatever. Just take a break. All right. So just super focused for whatever time period you set and then take a break. Next is CIA, and not that CIA. Courageous, imperfect action. Figure out what you're going to do, especially when you're putting out content. Don't be afraid to put out content. Just put it out there. Okay. You heard me talk about documenting your journey and, learn, do, and teach. As you learn these things, like right now, you can make your own video and teach that as well. Okay. So as you learn things, learn them, do them, then teach them, and you get it out there. Okay. Put it out as content, whether it be on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Is powerful. And there's a playlist with all these topics down below. Okay. And it's also going to run at the end of this video. There'll be a playlist with all this we're talking about right now. But what I want to mention is, speaking of putting out content, is if you want to streamline this, and this is not to sell you anything, this thing is only $1. It's going to make, and I only get a percentage of that, 40 cents. So it's not about money. I'm trying to give you what you really need. If you haven't joined yet, if you have joined, you know what I mean, and you're welcome, because it's changed your life. This training, okay, this is the TikTok training, but that's not what's important. Yes, that's great. But it's the 15-day online business builder challenge that you get that helps you build a real business. And again, it's $1, okay? Because you get the TikTok training. It's a special offer. You get the TikTok training and the 15-day challenge for that $1, all right? And like I say, this is how you build a real business. It's changed my life. This is what changed it all for me, was going through this training. So again, I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm just trying to let you know what I wish I would have had, and you can have that. So practice all those daily tips I just gave you. Get that training down below. There's a link down below. And when you get ready to get your tools to start building your business, get Builderall, because I'm telling you, you can get all this for free. There's 40 tools back here. And there are, of course, upgrades where if you want to get a bigger package, like there's one, if you get the full package, I think it's $69.90 per month, and you get 400 done for you funnels on top of hundreds of other tools. It's crazy. So get Builderall eventually. So you can get Builderall down below as well at builderallchaz.com. So hopefully all that stuff helps. Start figuring out how to work within your home, how to get the most out of your day, get the right training, and then get the tools, and man, take off and practice the NASA technique. If you have procrastination, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off, take action. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you got any questions, drop down below. I will see you in the next video. Chaz here with YourDigitalMindset.com, and I definitely hope to see you on the inside. Thanks a lot.